Hey guys, Jimmy here today on Roblox. We're playing some more Pokemon Fighters EX. As you can see on screen right now, it's been a while, but honestly, we're back doing another case opening. So honestly, been a while, mainly because last week's update wasn't any new Pokemon. I think they were just like the new customization, which I wasn't really too bothered about. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, it's not my stuff really. I mean, I like all of it stuff, but it's just like I don't really mind for like combining it all because it does give you some weird outcomes, but I don't exactly know how I would show off in the video, so I just left it alone and let you guys just have a look at it yourself. So yeah, but anyway, hello, back doing another case opening because we are trying to get those rainbow Pokemon still. My closest Pokemon I think I have is like Doduo. I'm pretty sure there's like another one or two that I have like 8 colors of, but I don't remember. But we're getting closer. Also, we'll try, but also these videos specifically cost quite a lot of Robux. Every one of these videos costs like 2200 Robux just to make one of them, which is why I haven't done one for a while, because they're pretty expensive to make. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, it would be amazing if we could get a Rainbow Mew or Ditto. Then we'd have every single rainbow in the game, and there'd be no point me really opening cases until I release a new crate, which would be kind of cool. Okay, Tyrogue. Pretty sure that's one of the glitched ones where it doesn't fully change or something like that. So yeah, I kind of hope that they release a new type of crate soon, if not eventually, if not sooner. If later, if not sooner, if not later. I completely forgot what that quote was, but I'm hoping that they do release a new type of crate so we can actually get something else other than just like other than just to like get rainbow Pokemon, which also is really rare. It'd be kind of cool to get a second really rare type of thing from a crate. Obviously, I don't exactly know what else I could do. I've like suggested like a few things that they could have done, like maybe like fan made like versions of Alolan or something like that, but I don't know. Inverted Seawaddle actually looks really weird. Let's have a quick look at that one. Seawaddle. But yeah, it is going to take me, oh actually this is a lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one actually pretty good as well. So there's the inverted Seawaddle. That looks really weird. Swalloon. Have a look at this one. Actually, this one kind of looks cool. I like the eyes on this one. And then, oh, the I need high friendship. We aren't gonna get that one at all, then, because high friendship in this game it takes like a good 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure. If we'll open some more crates, and if we can evolve to leave any of them, we'll definitely will before we get the next one. But yeah, I mean, I think you spend 2200 Robux on 10,000 Pokédollars. I mean, I think I had like 2400 left. Well, I had 400 left because from the last few videos. So that means I should have had like 2000 left. So it kind of costs like 8,000 for a 50, I believe, something like that. Well, actually, no way. How much does it actually cost? So if you buy 10,000, divide that by 150. That means you can buy like 66 crates, and you'll have a little bit left over. So I bought 50. So that means I would have had what, 16 left. So that means I should have had like 2400 left, and I'm pretty sure I had a little bit of Pokédolls left from the last time. So yeah, it works out pretty much like about 2,000 Robux per 50. That's probably wrong. Probably like 1800 Robux for like 50. These videos cost a lot to do, okay, which is why it's been a while. I took a break because I was opening these things like every other day, pretty much. I was doing 50 one day, okay, take a day break, 50 another one, another day break, 50 another one. It's just like, yeah, I spent way too much Robux on these Purple Tentacle. That looks really cool actually. But also, if you don't know how to do these videos, there will be codes in the videos as well. That's like the main reason I wanted to do more of these videos, so I could actually add codes into them. So also that makes a lot of sense for me to actually do these. Obviously, if I do get a Rainbow Mew or Ditto, I can like do videos on this game like pretty much every single day, checking out a new rainbow Pokemon that I think would be cool. Also, I'd probably start off with the legendaries and mythicals and megas first, then probably go into the starters and then fan favorites of Pokemon. But that's probably what I would do if I end up getting a Rainbow Mew or Ditto. I will want to go through every of the Pokemon. Maybe not the unknowns. Not really sure about the unknowns really. But also to do those videos, I'd have to have help because you can also I need to transform into someone else's Pokemon to be able to get the rainbow effect onto that. So that means I'd probably need someone to actually help me with that. Orange Zubat. That would actually be super annoying. I mean, Zubat's already annoying enough. Like, having a bright version of it would be even... Then again, actually, pretty sure the shiny version is green. Which... I don't want to talk about it, okay. I'm not the biggest fan of green shinies, okay. It works on a couple of Pokemon. No, but there's also better... I feel like most green shinies could have a better shiny for just literally any other colour, pretty much. Okay, so also if you guys don't know as well, since I've opened up so many of these, I've opened probably thousands of these crates. I do get a lot of duplicates, so if you've only just started like opening these crates, and you've never like really opened them before, you won't get as many duplicates as I get, just because I've spent literally... Pretty sure I spent like almost 50,000 Robux on these crates, I want to say. Almost, I don't think I've quite got there yet, but I'm pretty sure it's very close, because I'm pretty sure when I got paid for working on the trainers teams in Brick Bronze, I got paid also like 100k, and I'm pretty sure I spent like 20 to 30k Robux instantly on just Pokédollars. That's why I got like 5 of those self crates from Uglipo, because I spent so much money on the game at like one time. And other than that, for not just doing videos on this in general, I'm pretty sure I'm actually really close to like 50k I've spent on this game, which is insane to think about. So yeah, it just kind of sucks low, to be honest. Like, I made Brick Bronze's Warrior League teams, and you guys won't get to see them. Also, I'm not allowed to leak them at all, because it's just like, what's the point? I mean, it would just completely ruin the thing, because it's just like, wherever. Black and White Dunsparce, actually, we'll go back and check those. And an Inverted Fennekin, oh yeah, we'll go check those out. But like I said, I mean, based on the teams, they were pretty good. If some people thought the 8th gym was bad, well, actually, that's a lie. Some people thought the 7th gym was bad because of the Umbreon. The Umbreon would, like, if it were, this is how the Umbreon worked. If you didn't know, if it was fresh, like 100% health, it would do Toxic, and I think it had Foul Play. I can't exactly remember the movesets it had, but it had like Toxic on it, I'm pretty sure. So it would do is like, it would Toxic. If it wouldn't be below 50% health, it would always use Moonlight to heal itself, and it would be one of those Pokemon where it would just constantly heal itself every time it went under 50%. So annoying. And for the 8th gym, obviously the annoying Pokemon in that one was the Spirit Tomb, which also, if you guys don't know, I made the 8th gym's leader team, and I made the B-Barrel leaders, the Lumberjack guys team, with the who started off with a Fortress, which people started using Magic Bounce against it, and that did not work out really well for that, because then everything just got destroyed by all the stuff it set up. Okay, this actually has a lot as well, my gosh. And also here's the inverted Fennekin line, but also I feel like the Umbreon was really troll, but also he's fairly easy to take it down. Fairly easy to take it down. I mean, you could just Toxic Stall it back itself if you wanted to. There's no final evolution for this. Oh, rip. Still looks really cool. I really like the inverted ones, to be honest. It's a really simple concept, but I mean, they look kind of cool. But yeah, for the 8th gym, the annoying Pokemon was the Spirit Tomb. Obviously, the Aegislash would have been even more annoying if it had Shadow Sneak, which I gave it Shadow Sneak, but T-Brad changed Shadow Sneak to Shadow Claw, I think it was. And same with the Decidueye. The Decidueye was meant to have Spirit Shackle, its signature move, but that was swapped out for Shadow Claw, because the... oh, Purple Kyurem, very nice. Because the 8th gym leader gave you Shadow Claw as a TM for beating her, yeah, it was Beasm, I'm pretty sure. So that's the reason why they had that. So the only problem with like the... I didn't put purple on. The only problem with the Aegislash was that it couldn't use any priority moves, which also had Sword Dance, Weakness Pulsar, Shadow Sneak, King Shield, Sword Dance, and I think... I want to say... Oh, what was it? Sacred Sword, I'm pretty sure. That just like the unoriginal set that everyone ran in Brick Bronze, just because it was so annoying if you got a few boost off. but also since it didn't have priority, it couldn't really do too much. And then the Spirit Tomb came in, and well, no, actually no, it was the Spirit Tomb and then the Aegislash. What I really messed up with, I wasn't really thinking about the order too much. What I could have made the team even more troll. I could have made it so that the Spirit Tomb came after the Aegislash. I should have sent out the Aegislash first, because also the Spirit Tomb came out first, and it would decrease your, and it would use Calm Mind and a move to decrease special attack. So also special attackers couldn't really damage it unless they got critical hits. I should have sent out the Aegislash first, so it could use King's Shield and decrease physical attacking Pokemon stats, and the Spirit Tomb could have had a so much easier setup on opponents. That would have been the most troll battle you would have been able to battle against. It was already really troll, but it could have been even more troll, and I'm kind of upset I didn't think about it. That would have been so good. Because people are saying, are always messaging me saying, why is the EF Gym so difficult? I mean, even though I made it, I almost lost to it because I only had like one Pokemon that wasn't even. I only had like what, a couple Pokemon that were like level, I think 80 at the time. They weren't even max level because also they just rolled out. So I mean, I almost got destroyed by it myself, but managed to get through with that. I think I used an Altaria with Moonblast on it just to get through it really quickly. It wasn't even a Mega, I'm pretty sure. Raikou. So yeah, I mean, that was really good. But also I made the Warrior League teams, but the game was shut down before that was released, so Ripperoni. I feel like people actually would have hated me if you had to battle against the Warrior League teams. Pretty sure people would have absolutely hated me. But there is the red Raikou. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, if you thought the 8th gym was bad or the 7th gym was bad, the Royal League teams were just even worse. Some of them, here's the thing that I told Lando and Tate, or T-Bread I told them, okay, if I'm making these Royal League teams, I will make them more difficult than the 8th gym, so you guys will need to go through these teams and nerf them. Because what the thing that I did was I made the teams, and then I'd give them simple rule sets saying if this Pokemon's under 50% health, it would heal. If it was on 100 health and it had a Focus Sash, for example, it would always use like a Dragon Dance or Sword Dance and then proceed to sweep people. That is how that they were made, and I made these sets, and then a couple of weeks later I made the rule sets. And I made the rule sets so extreme, but obviously the game was shut down, so also T-Bread and Lando didn't even have a chance to like nerf them. So the rule set, I still actually have all the rule sets and the Pokemon teams like written down. They're actually still on my Showdown account, which is why I don't ever show off my teams in Showdown when I do videos, because they're still there like blatantly, like just named like Royal League, like whatever team it's meant to be. Just like that's the reason why I don't show my Showdown teams, is because they're in there. So yeah, I'm not gonna leak them, because also it just ruins the thing, because it kind of sucks that people don't get to experience them. It's just like I'm just not gonna even really bother. But they were, if you thought the 8th gym was difficult, if they didn't nerf them, if you couldn't beat the 8th gym for a couple of tries, or you complained that it was too hard, you are not going to beat the Royal League at all. You would have no chance to beat them, unless, like I said, Lando and T-Bread M nerfed them, because I made them pretty much impossible to beat. If you couldn't beat the 8th gym, or struggle to beat the 8th gym, you were not going to beat the Royal League team at all. I made them that difficult. I made them so difficult. I mean, I think even I would have probably struggled against a couple of teams with the Pokemon I had that high level that I would have probably had to use. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to end it off there because we ran out of crates, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.